Uh-huh.
Hey everybody, this is Rush Guile, and today, for the first time on YouTube, hopefully to my knowledge, feel free to discredit me in the comments, we'll be tier listing Sonic OSTs. Obviously I can't do this alone, so I brought Hydra and Goodbye Human to help me, as they are big Sonic fans themselves and also musicians. So it'll definitely bring some insight that I obviously can't bring. And obviously, with a tier list like this, we will need some rules. So here are the rules. We're talking mainline games only, with the exceptions obviously being Riders, Advanced, and the Rush titles. So that means no Game Gear 8-bit games, no mobile games, no Sonic Boom, no Olympic games, compilation CDs don't count, and Generations doesn't count, unfortunately, due to the lack of original compositions. And finally, at the end of the video, the top 3 tier will be decided amongst the straight gas OSTs. So that'll be fun to decide our definitive top 3 Sonic OSTs of all time. But anyway, enough of my fucking rambling. Let's get this video started. So let's get started on this tier list before we fucking
Rush top 3.
before we
start anything, rush top 3 right now.
what?
Rush top 3.
Right now.
Rush
Right
top
now.
3. Hold on, we will get to that. We will get to
No, no,
that.
no, no.
Trust me. I agree with you 100%, but we gotta have a video here.
Sure.
Yeah, we gotta have a video here. So, okay, let's start with Sonic 1. I think it's a great foundation, but I don't think it should go near great. I think it should be the top of good, at least in my opinion.
Sonic
I
1,
think-
we said?
Yeah, Sonic 1.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly good.
I
I-
think Sonic 1's soundtrack is iconic, but like, in terms of like, from a structurally sound music perspective, I think it's alright.
I'd say,
Eh.
like, there's only, like, a handful of memorable songs. Like, I can name, like, Green Hill, Marble Zone, and maybe Starlight Zone, but that's the only ones I can remember. And honestly,
That's all I can remember.
Oh, bro.
yeah. So, I'd
My
say,
opinion was Special Stage on that was a sleeper. I hated that track.
yeah. So, okay, so we definitively agree it belongs in good.
Yep, straight down the middle.
Okay, Sonic 2. I'd say this goes in great, because I feel like it improved everything the first game did, and just did it better.
Yeah, you got like Chemical Plant. That's a banger.
Yeah, Chemical Plant's a fucking banger, and then the boss fight music was way better. Way better.
Boss fight music, way better.
Yeah. So,
No argument for me.
yeah, no. Okay, so no arguments. Sonic 2 is great. Okay, next one. So, just for preface, we're going to treat the Japanese and US versions of Sonic CD's soundtrack as 2 different things.
I mean, they are.
Yeah, they are completely different. So I think this Japanese OST should go in great, because while it's not better than Sonic 2, I definitely think it kind of has its own unique vibe to kind of sit alongside Sonic 2, at least in my opinion.
Sure.
And then as for the US OST, straight gas, undisputed.
Straight gas. I was gonna say if that was any lower, I'd be upset.
As long as we're allowing the American, or rather everything but Japan, to be at minimum straight gas, I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah, no, it's straight gas. So, okay, now for base Sonic 3. Base Sonic 3, I would argue it's great, and I would put it above Sonic 2, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm not gonna dispute too much about like the inner tier placement, because it's like whatever.
Yeah.
But I would I don't know if I would say Sonic 3 base is better than the Japanese CD soundtrack. I don't know.
True. Okay, I would put it. Okay, let's put it below Japanese CD, because like while I do love the Michael Jackson tracks, like I do think like that alone, like it's still good. It's really good, but it doesn't stand above what's above it, you know.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
the next one is base Sonic and Knuckles. This is slightly better. Slightly. It's a lot more catchy.
Yeah.
So
You got the boom baps coming in. I can agree.
yeah, so I'd say we put it above Sonic 3. And then obviously Sonic and Knuckles, straight gas.
Straight
Undisputed.
gas.
Straight gas. Just
Straight gas.
yeah, just straight fucking gas. Cause like that's just undisputed. Like it's the best of both worlds. Plus a lot better tracks like to add on top of that too.
It kind of like manifested its Knuckles identity for the future, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the next one on the list would definitely be Sonic motherfucking R.
Straight gas.
Yeah,
Oh
straight
my
gas.
god, straight gas might even be top 3.
Like straight gas.
We haven't, but there's so many more. Can we make
There's a lot more, trust me.
arbitrary rule, not arbitrary rule, but new rule. Once we make a placement, we cannot change it after we move on.
Oh, okay, that I can agree with.
Like,
That I can agree
Okay.
with. So
That's gonna be tough.
yeah, so yeah, no, straight gas. Sonic R is undisputed. It's too unique. It's way too catchy. Everybody can sing along to it. It's fucking awesome.
I want to put it over Sonic CD, but
That's what I was gonna say. No, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
That might be.
I'll agree with you. I'll put it over Sonic CD.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, Sonic Adventure. Straight motherfucking gas.
Straight gas.
I'm sorry.
Straight gas.
Yeah, no, there's just no.
One of the top 3.
Even the worst songs in this game are memorable. That's the great part.
Yeah.
Like,
Can't forget Final Chaos.
oh yeah, but fucking Open Your Heart, that's top tier. Oh dear God, I would put it right below Sonic CD, just slightly below.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, the next one, obviously, what's Sonic Adventure 1 without Sonic Adventure 2?
Behind R.
Yeah, I would put
Behind
it
R, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, even then, because I feel like the quality of the songs got immensely better with the sequel, because all the songs are kind of catered to the characters in some way.
Yeah.
So,
Am I tripping, or was there a sample rate increase?
I think there was. Now that I think about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. But
Also,
also,
sample rate increase from a video game standpoint, because you get with the official releases, they're all CDQ, but I remember playing through it for the first time and the experience being drastically different.
yeah. So, yeah, I would definitely agree with that. But also, can we talk about the fucking Knuckles raps? Can we fucking talk about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
That shit was so iconic.
See, it was iconic. The beats were great. 100 PS can't rap. and it's not, and I say that not that.
He gave the image.
A bad rapper. He just didn't have much. They didn't give him much to work with.
Okay, that is true.
From what I understand, they told him, hey, XYZ thing about who Knuckles is and what Knuckles' objective is, but he got no context of what the stage what the stage looked like. So he went in here talking about how Rouge sexy and smooth, and she was nowhere to be seen in that level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I also, but
Rouge's soundtrack was kind of neat.
Right, but and this is not me poo-pooing on 100p. It was like I said, it was iconic. I still be in this bitch. Death Chamber. That shit is catchy. Don't get me wrong, but like from a cohesion standpoint, it just, if they approached it differently, I would be more favorable.
Okay.
Because they should have given him more to work with. They should have told him what the level was about.
Yeah.
Should have given him story details. Like, because what was that shit that people were poo-pooing on when he was like, when you said damn right, Sonic. I forget what song.
Damn right, Knuckles. Yeah.
I think that was Death Chamber.
Yeah, I think it was.
Sonic wasn't in Death Chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't forget Sonic Adventure 2 started out with literally one of the hardest bangers with City Escape.
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of super strong there.
Undisputed.
What?
Yeah. But I feel like to end the point off, I feel like, in my opinion, the lack of the context though, I feel like that enhances it slightly, because the rapper is just as clueless as the player is, and I feel like that's probably why they didn't give it much context.
That's a different perspective.
True.
I know, like I said, and I'm probably wrong about a couple things. Like I'm probably associating the wrong lyric to the wrong song because I haven't listened to the soundtrack in a minute. But like I said, it's not bad. His flow was on point. The beats, Tomoyo Otani gonna do it every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it like from it's undisputed, it's iconic.
Yeah. So okay. Well, let's see. So yeah, that makes Sonic Adventure 2 straight gas. All right. So next up is Sonic Advance. So I'd say I put it in mid because like given they were like a bit limited by the technology of the time because the Game Boy sound font is not very good. Obviously Pokemon OST made it really good, but I feel like there really isn't a lot that stands out.
We're gonna get fried for this if we don't address this, but the Game Boy didn't have a universal sound for Game Boy had like a sound quality limitation, but not all games use the same sound font.
Oh, that's interesting.
What I understand.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like for example, Pokemon Black 2 didn't use the same sound font as what's another DS era game?
Sonic Rush.
Sonic Rush. They didn't use the same sound font. They sound similar because they come out the same sample rate, but they're not the same sound font.
Okay.
However, you're right that the GameCube did have very limited range of, like, for example, you ain't gonna get no blowout bass on GameCube level sounds because they had to compress it to fit and not destroy the system speakers.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say arguably I would put all the advanced games in mid purely because
all of them.
Well, actually, no.
I wouldn't think so.
I would put Advanced 2 and Advanced 3 on mid because on good.
On good.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
3 over 2.
Yeah.
I put 3 over 2 though.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I would put these three in these spots purely because the soundtracks did get better over time.
Yeah,
They did.
They did.
So okay. So Undisputed. Yeah, these are the rankings on the advanced titles. Okay. So next one is Sonic Battle. This one was good. I would actually put it like above Sonic Advance 2 because some of the battle themes are pretty catchy, but I also have to bear in mind there isn't a whole lot of memorable songs here.
But you're gonna put it over? You're putting it over 2?
Yeah, I would put it over.
Advance 2?
I would put it over Advance 2.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that,
I don't have a strong opinion about either to be like,
True.
Go. I don't have a strong opinion about it.
Yeah, it's good. I just did a quick skim through just because it's not memorable.
Yeah.
Definitely not. So
Are we
I think
going in
good.
chronological order?
yeah, we're going by release order.
Okay.
So yeah, I would put Battle above 2 but below Advance 3 just so yeah. Okay, next one, Sonic Heroes. I would put this in great. Honestly, I would put that in great.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm biased because Heroes. I didn't like Heroes as a game.
Me neither. I'll actually
No.
yeah.
Mid game, but it had Crush 42 again. So
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah, and do bear in mind we're only talking about the OSTs, not the games associated with
right,
them.
for sure. But it's just I'm saying it's hard to be like, yeah, I don't have that fond. I don't have super fond memories
Yeah.
of the game, so I don't have super fond memories of the soundtrack. I've never gone back to it and been like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I would put I would put Heroes above Sonic and Knuckles, at least in my opinion.
I'd put it over 3, but not Sonic and Knuckles, personally.
Above. Oh, okay. Just base 3 then. Okay, I'll actually. Okay, I can compromise with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one is Shadow the Hedgehog, and honestly, I would put it in low stage good. I would put it in low stage good.
I would like between 3 and Battle personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can name only 3 songs in here that I can remember. I can remember I Am All of Me. I could remember
That's a banger,
Westopolis
though.
and Westopolis, and then I can remember Sky Troops, and that's
What
it.
about the arc?
Okay, that's also a good one, but
Because I feel like that's the superior Final Chase remix.
yeah,
And
okay,
Also, I'm a sucker for vocal chops.
okay,
I'm a huge
Mhm.
sucker for
yeah, me
vocal
too,
chops.
me too.
Same.
So okay, I can definitively say yeah, this is a good spot for Shadow.
Yeah.
Okay, this is obviously. Next up is Sonic Rush. Straight motherfucking
Yeah,
gas.
Great
Great
gas.
gas.
Yeah,
Great
no.
gas.
Top
Hideki
of
Nakamura, but extremely popped his shit. I'm about to yap.
Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead, dude.
I'm about to yap.
Not. Go ahead.
What I was gonna say, Sonic Rush. What words? Well, rather just Hideki Nakanuma, period, just drastically changed how a generation of producers looked at sampling. And it's just like from and Sonic Rush is legitimately one of one in the franchise, except for maybe Rush Adventure, but Nakanuma didn't work on that, so Rush Adventure will forever sound like an imitation of Rush. However, it just from a stylistic standpoint, it's one of one. It sounds like a cacophony of sounds, but when you sit down and listen to it, there's cohesion. There's starts, middles, finish. There's 50,000 samples per song. I don't know. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
And they
hey,
fit the levels way
hey.
too well. They fit the levels way
Yeah.
too well.
We glaze a decky out here.
The
Yeah.
one song I didn't like from Rush was fuck. I think the level is called Altitude Limit. Can't think because I remember most of these songs by name and not by level name.
Yeah.
But not JJ Rocket. The other one, I think it was like no, I think it was Get Edgy. Get Edgy wasn't
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Get Edgy wasn't great. However, everything else was just like anything from the level jingles, the winning theme, the menu theme, the start theme, the end theme, bro.
Like,
I was writing it right now.
Yeah,
yeah, it's front to back perfection in my opinion.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, undisputed. There's no arguments. Yeah, Sonic.
Why
Rush-
is it in Straight Gas top 3?
Yeah, that's just it though. We will get to top 3 at the end of the video. We're gonna sort through the Stray Gas list and to decide a top 3.
We said we weren't gonna edit it after we pick where it is though.
Yeah,
That was
I think we should. Yeah,
Yep.
we should wait until obviously the straight gas lists are contender for top 3, but we have to pick out of
okay,
the.
but everything. So we can't adjust anything else, but
Yeah.
straight gas top 3.
yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
The next one is Sonic Riders. So as a Sonic Riders enthusiast, I think it's great, but not gas. I would actually put it above Sonic 3 base, but keep it below Heroes, at least in my opinion.
Below Heroes wait, Sonic Riders.
Yeah.
Below Heroes.
That given it has a lot more of an electronic techno vibe compared to the other songs, compared to the other OSTs, but I think that Zero Gravity did everything Riders did, but better.
Oh, I got Zero Gravity and the original one confused. We're good.
We're good with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. So, yeah, I would put it in great. I would put it below Sonic Heroes. Okay.
Yeah.
Sonic motherfucking 06. So, before I go any further, we're talking about the OST, not the game. I hate the game. We all hate the game here.
This was good though.
Yeah, but obviously, without any questions at all, straight gas. Straight motherfucking gas.
Yeah. The theme itself kind of carried.
I'd argue great.
Okay.
Like top of great, but if we get either top of great or back of straight gas, because I wouldn't put it over Sonic and Knuckles though.
Oh, okay, that's true. Okay, I can agree with that. But there's so much to be said about this soundtrack. Like you could tell they really upped their game when making this. Especially with Dreams of an Absolution. That song is motherfucking goated. I don't care.
Yes, we're good.
But yeah, I can name All Hell Shadow, His World, Dream of an Absolution. Even the level themes are great here.
I actually forgot that All Hail Shadow was from 06.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot.
I'm a sucker for guitar riffs, so Wave Ocean is actually pretty bunch of bangers for me.
Oh, Wave Ocean, yeah, that's a good pick. Okay, so
Aquatic Bass is probably my favorite song from the soundtrack.
Okay, good pick. But yeah, okay, so bottom of straight gas. Okay, I can agree with that.
I got a good score.
Yeah. Okay, Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's going
Great.
Uh,
Right?
uh, no, I'd say
It's between. I'll say good.
I'll say it's,
Yeah,
I would
I'll
say
compromise and say good.
I'll say I will put it on the bottom of good because they're like literally you're hearing the same opening theme song over and over again with every goddamn level.
But okay, yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, the OST is great, but it's
I
applied
think I just
so
like
much.
it for what I would say. I like it for what it gave me.
Yeah,
But
Gave a good atmosphere.
it should have given more. You're not wrong.
yeah. But okay, next is Sonic Rush Adventure.
Black Knight, right? Never mind. Rush Adventure.
So Rush Adventure, I would say I would put it great, and I would put it above Sonic Riders. In my
thing
opinion.
with like I said when we grabbed Rush, I said Rush Adventure sounds like it's trying to imitate
Yeah,
Rush, which is I understand why, um, and I'm not saying that Rush Adventure was bad, but when you listen to the two, you can tell you if I
A
told you,
lot of
hey,
inspiration.
one guy set the tone, one guy set the tone for these two soundtracks, and the other one is trying to live in his soundtrack, and not soundtrack, in its footsteps.
yeah,
You can for example, if I go call my dad right now and say listen to these two albums. One of them is the original. One of them is imitating the other. He would tell me that Rush's Adventure is trying to imitate the other.
yeah,
I'm not saying that it's bad, and I'm not saying that like you're just biting the sound. It's just like they really should have just got Naganuba back for the soundtrack, but they didn't because Naganuba was like you're not just going to profit off my work and I have no control over it.
yeah,
So I respect it.
yeah. I respect it.
It had a few
100%.
songs. I could respect it being on great.
Yeah.
Babylon was good.
Yeah. So Rush Adventure, it belongs on great. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, straight gas, undisputed.
gas.
Straight out. I would put it above Sonic 06 in my opinion.
I can agree.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many good songs on here. Like there's so many good songs on here. Everything's just been improved on. And it's kind of the exact opposite case, whereas where in Rush versus Rush Adventure, one's imitating the other. In this case, one improves on the other.
Yeah.
So I feel like Zero Gravity improved on everything but the gameplay, basically. And this applies to the OST, basically.
Free Riders was the game where they made you use the Kinect, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And, like Postal 3, we will not acknowledge that one.
Oh boy.
So, okay, the next one is Sonic Unleashed. Okay, gas.
Gas.
Above Sonic Adventure, even. Like, I would...
Yeah, of course. Over CD, I'd argue over CD.
Okay, I can agree with that. I can 100% agree with that. But, yeah, no, what's not to be said about this fucking masterpiece of an OST here? Like,
Yeah.
the level themes are perfect, the hub world themes are perfect, everything, like, this is a perfect Sonic OST from front to back.
The reason I like it so much is because, Sonic Unleashed is about traveling the world.
Yeah,
The different levels use different, like,
kind of motifs.
and, like, different styles. And they incorporate different styles. Like, some of the tracks are hip hop, some of them are UK garage, some of like I know Arid Sands, like sound like each song in the soundtrack sounds like each song in the soundtrack sounds like it comes from the world, from the place in the world that it's supposed to be representing. For example, like I said, Arid Sands, the level theme for the day level theme sounds like something that comes from that part of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the whole around the world idea plays into the soundtrack.
Yeah.
There's different ethnic. You can tell that there's different ethnic backgrounds and inspiration for each level of the song.
Yeah,
So
I think the only exception is Rooftop Run, because it looks like it's in like a Mediterranean area, but the song is just a hype banger.
Yeah, okay, I can agree with that. Well, that, and also, like, if there's one song I can wipe off this OST, and I hate saying it, can we get rid of the Night Battle OST, please? Like, that fucking battle theme where you fight with the Werehog and shit. Like,
So, how familiar are y'all with Dad's Last Nerve?
I haven't heard of it.
I haven't
So
heard it.
Dad's Last Nerve is this creator. He blew up on TikTok because he made like dynamic battle themes for Sonic Unleashed. So like instead of the night fight theme taking over, taking over whenever you get into a fight, like a more dynamic version, like a more hyped up version of the night theme plays in the middle of the fight.
Yeah.
Like dynamic battle themes. So that made me have an appreciation for that idea, and I think that they should have did it that way. The night fight theme is whatever.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, obviously,
Great cast.
Sonic Unleashed is just straight gas. Like, that's just undisputed. Alright, so next up is Sonic and the Black Knight. So I would put this very highly, purely because like there's so many memorable songs on here. They did this like ska, like punk rock-ish sounds with a medieval flair to it. They just did it perfectly. Like there's no
That
bad,
goes on great.
yeah, there's no bad song here. Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, so I would say I'm gonna put it above Rush Adventure. It's slightly better than Rush Adventure, and I feel like, but it's definitely not below Heroes though. Well, definitely not above Heroes. I mean,
Yeah, I can agree.
What?
Heroes still got bangers. I think you're just it's
So
the
we're
bias.
saying We're saying Heroes is better than Black Knight soundtrack.
yeah, I would say
Okay.
so.
Okay.
So yeah,
I think they're neck and neck enough for me to not be all up in arms about it.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so the next one, Sonic Colors. I would put this in great as well. I'd say like I definitely wouldn't put in straight gas, but it was definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah, it was pretty chill.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I could put it. I would argue above Heroes.
okay,
I like them. I think it had more memorable tracks,
okay,
and I liked how each there were three songs per level, not per well rather per world, and
yeah,
they followed a similar motif, but they were each distinct enough. Chief of all being Planet Wisp.
yeah. Okay,
I feel like Planet Wisp is so iconic to the point where it's like
I want to
Too
say
iconic.
yeah, I want to sample that. I want to fucking sample that.
I sampled that Planet Wisp Act 3.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say, the words. I feel like Planet Wisp is just so iconic. You hear it, like, even if you aren't a Sonic fan, you'll hear it a lot and wonder where it's from, because like whether that be from YouTube videos and stuff like that, it's just so iconic.
Yeah. Okay, I could hear that. So yeah, I would. So we can comfortably put this above Heroes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one. Lost World had a soundtrack.
Lost World had a soundtrack.
Also, it was okay. The soundtrack, the soundtrack was just not memorable. I can't name a single song from Lost
Neither
World.
can I.
Honestly, let's settle with bottom of mid.
I'm giving it a quick skip.
Yeah, because I don't even remember any
wanna be
songs to
fair
say
to it.
fast.
All right.
I could say yeah. I could say mid.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, say mid.
All right, bottom of mid.
The thing
I mean,
was,
Windy Hill was a
the
good
thing-
track on Lost Worlds, but that's the only one I can remember.
Yeah,
but let's not forget, mid doesn't mean bad. Mid means
No.
like middle.
Down
Yeah.
the middle.
yeah, and that's why there's only one middle category in this entire tier list. Like,
Yeah.
and notice we have no bad songs on, like no bad OSTs on here. Like we have none with Gas without a G.
I mean, are we doing Sonic Chronicles?
No, we're not doing Sonic Chronicles. We don't acknowledge. No, Sonic Chronicles deserves its own tier of trash.
Yeah, Sonic Chronicles soundtrack wasn't great.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with that. And obviously, we're not doing All Stars Racing. We're not doing any of that.
I argue if we ever do put Sonic Chronicles, we should, you know what, just make the tier list. Maybe add it just Sonic Chronicles on its own.
Yeah, basically.
It's beyond as Gas with no G.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, the Sonic Chronicles OST is as good as Sonic 06 as a game.
I can agree.
Yeah. All right, so next one we got Sonic Mania. Straight motherfucking gas.
Straight gas. They did
No,
their
yeah.
work with that one.
This was the ultimate love letter to classic Sonic.
I put it close to like behind Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay. Actually,
Above 06?
Uh,
Above Free Riders?
I mean, six does have a good score. It's hard. It's getting hard on straight gas.
Free Riders?
I would.
That's zero gravity, right?
We can't move anything else. Don't forget.
No, we can't. Yeah. This
Yeah.
tough.
I would put it at the bottom of straight gas, but please
Yeah.
do not assume this is bad.
no.
Yeah.
It's up there for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Sonic Forces, I'd say it's good. The soundtrack is good. There's
It gets a lot of shit for using that same synth, but I think it's pretty good.
yeah, like at least it's listenable. You can enjoy it somewhat.
It's re-listenable, and that's why it's not mid.
Yeah. So I
would put it above Secret Rings though.
Okay. I can agree.
Personally.
I can agree with that. I can 100% agree with that. Okay, and then finally, Sonic Frontiers, undisputed, straight gas.
That works.
Yeah,
That works.
Yeah, Frontiers. It's just straight gas. Cause like, let's talk about the orchestration for all the worlds. They're really good, really good. I love them. But the motherfucking boss fight music, Kellen motherfucking Quinn. I was already a Sleeping with Sirens fan before this, so this was pure this was pure porn for me, pure porn.
I will be frank in that I don't Undefeatable is not as big of a hit for me as it is for everybody else. But I like the cyberspace levels a lot. Not the levels. I like the cyberspace themes.
Oh yeah, those are great too.
Yeah.
I would settle for putting Frontiers. I would settle for putting it right next to Sonic Adventure. I would settle for that.
Okay.
So yeah. So okay, now we're done with the main tier list. Let's decide the top 3 of all time.
Sonic Rush.
Yeah, Sonic Rush is number 3.
Sonic Rush, yeah.
Yeah, Sonic Rush is number 3. Just undisputed.
Number 3.
Tough. No. Top. We'll
You
do.
said number 3.
Okay.
We'll decide the order.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Yeah. Okay. So I'd say number 2. I would personally choose Sonic 06, but yeah, this is hard.
It gets real tough because I'm super biased with Sonic Adventure 2 because it
True.
kind of carried.
True.
I feel like Sonic Adventure 2 is just so memorable. I
Yeah.
feel like Live and Learn changed the generation.
Yeah.
Okay, we're putting it. We're putting it in top 3 then.
Yeah.
We're putting it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got
I
to.
say Sonic CD for the last one, but that's gonna be controversial.
That's gonna be it is controversial because I actually enjoy Sonic R. Like
Yeah.
Sonic R has a lot of good bangers.
Yeah. And then also consider we're competing against Unleashed in Sonic 06.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I would say 06 in my opinion.
I'm a just sucker for samples. So I mean, like, I'm gonna go hard for Sonic CD, but
Sonic CD is too good.
If I'm beat out by the majority here, then I will take it. How about let's do this?
No.
What do we have? What do we work? What are, like? Let's pick 3 picks for the last bottom top 3. We said
Okay.
Unleashed, CD, and what?
Unleashed, CD, and 06.
Okay. So you guys are not. You guys say not CD, right? Not CD, right?
Yeah.
So no CDs. We got Unleashed and 06. We might as well eeny, meeny, miny, mo that motherfucker. Ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. Or
might as
we can
well.
take a vote. Or we can take a vote.
Honestly, I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna flip a fucking coin. Just so like so I'm gonna say heads for 06 and then tails for Unleashed. So
Alright.
okay. It's okay. Flipping now. All right, it is heads. So 06 is the winner.
I did not want to give it to. I really didn't want to give it to 06. All right.
So now for the order, I still believe that, in my opinion, Sonic 06 should be number 2. Oh wait, no. Adventure 2 should be number 1. And then Groove Rush, Sonic Rush should be number 2, and then Sonic 06 should be number 3.
that hurt the heart. That hurt the heart.
Yeah,
man. That hurt the heart.
I'll let it rock because these are the goats right
They're
now.
all good. They're
all good.
Yeah, and I'm not saying any particular soundtrack on the top 3 is bad. I'm just saying this is really fucking hard to measure them.
Yeah, because my thing is like Sonic Adventure was more memorable, but Sonic Rush like spoke to me more.
Yeah.
Personally.
So, okay.
And I'm biased because Sonic Rush featured more samples than it, more sample based composition than
Yeah.
But
yeah, no.
I think as an artist, I have to approach this as a listener and not as an artist.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because and from a listener perspective, Adventure 2 is more memorable. So I concede.
Okay. So Sonic 06 is number 3, Sonic Rush is number 2, and then Sonic Adventure 2 is number 1. Can we agree with that?
We've been but we also been pretty nice on this list. There's no gas with no G out here.
Let me change that for you.
Pairing. There we go. Let's go. Now we got a full list.
But yeah, okay. So we're keeping it on wax, on record.
Why didn't we do Sonic 4?
Sonic 4?
Oh, well, yeah.
It
is mainline, technically.
I don't even remember any of it. I don't even remember.
No, just toss another one. Toss another one in that bottom tier, bro.
Yeah, no.
Put
both of them. I saw that there was 2 of them. Yeah, put both of them.
Yeah, no.
Why not?
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Okay. So, but just so we have it, this is on wax, on record. This is our tier list, and you'll see you'll see the final image at the end of the video. But yeah. Anyway, thank y'all motherfuckers for watching. We hope that you hate the video. Anyway, if you agree with if you disagree with any of us, fuck you. Tell us your opinions in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever the fuck, and I'll see you losers later. See ya.
I got something to say. Sonic Spinball needs some credit where credit is due. It got some bangers for the Genesis, and I will die on this grave. I think it's straight gas. Please acknowledge this. It's a mainline game for me. You better recognize Sonic Spinball is the GOAT. I'm done.
The greatest of all time is kind of crazy.